Hello again, it's me, Abigail, your adventurous miniature pincher. This time, I'm so excited to share a thrilling adventure Kai and I had on the mighty Mekong River. But this wasn't just any trip. This time, we got to ride on a traditional long-tail boat. Let me tell you, the moment I saw that boat gliding on the river, I knew we were in for a fun day. It was my first time on a boat like this, and it turned out to be one of the most exciting trips ever. So, grab your life jackets, and let's hop aboard for an unforgettable journey on the Mekong River. The day started off bright and sunny, perfect for a river adventure. As we arrived at the dock, I saw it, a sleek, narrow boat with a long engine tail that extended out behind it. It looked so different from any boat I had seen before. The colorful paint on the sides gleamed in the sunlight, and I could hear the soft hum of the engine as it prepared for the trip. Kai gave me a little pat on the head. "Are you ready for this, Abigail?" she asked with a smile. I barked in excitement. Ready didn't even begin to describe how I felt. The boat's driver helped us on board, and I hopped in eagerly, finding a spot right at the front so I could have the best view. With a gentle push, the boat glided away from the shore, and we were off. As the boat picked up speed, I felt the wind rushing through my fur. My ears flapped in the breeze, and I couldn't help but stick my nose up to sniff the fresh, cool air. The Mekong River stretched out before us, wide and shimmering under the bright sun. The water was calm, and the boat skimmed across the surface, leaving a trail of ripples behind. On either side of the river, there were towering mountains and lush green trees. Every now and then, we'd pass small fishing boats, their nets cast out into the water. I could see fishermen waving at us, and I barked back to say hello. The sound of the boat engine was steady and comforting, and the rhythm of the water made the ride feel almost like a gentle dance. It was so peaceful, yet full of energy at the same time. As we cruised along, there was so much to see. The Mekong River is full of life, and every turn revealed something new. We passed small villages along the riverbanks, where children were playing in the water and farmers were tending to their crops. The houses were built on stilts to protect them from flooding during the rainy season. I had never seen anything like it before. Further down the river, we saw water buffalo wading in the shallows, cooling off from the heat. I watched them with curiosity. They were so big compared to me. Kai pointed them out and laughed as I stared at them in awe. Every now and then, colorful birds would fly overhead, their wings flashing in the sunlight. It was like the whole river was alive with activity. After a while of smooth cruising, our boat driver gave us a little grin and revved the engine. Suddenly, we were zooming down the river at top speed. The boat sliced through the water, sending up little sprays that sparkled in the sun. I let out an excited bark. I had never gone this fast before. The wind whipped through my fur, and I felt like I was flying. The mountains and trees on the shore zipped past us as we raced down the river. Kai laughed as she held on to her hat to keep it from flying off. I stood up on my little paws, enjoying the rush of speed and the thrill of the ride. It was pure joy, just me, the wind, and the open river ahead. As we continued down the river, the driver suddenly slowed the boat down and pointed to a small island in the middle of the Mekong. It was a tiny patch of land, covered in trees and surrounded by calm, clear water. We pulled up to the shore, and Kai and I hopped off to explore. The island felt like our own little secret paradise. The trees provided cool shade, and there was soft sand along the edge of the water where I could dig and play. I raced around, sniffing everything and wagging my tail in excitement. Kai found a nice spot to relax while I ran in circles, chasing the tiny crabs that scuttled across the sand. We spent some time there, enjoying the peacefulness of the island. I could hear the gentle lapping of the water against the shore, and every now and then, the sound of birds singing from the trees. It was the perfect little break in our river adventure. But soon enough, it was time to get back on the boat and continue our journey. As the day went on, the sun began to dip lower in the sky, casting a warm golden glow over the river. The water seemed to sparkle even more, and the sky was painted in shades of pink, orange, and purple. I settled back down in the front of the boat, watching as the sun slowly set behind the mountains. There was something so magical about being on the river at sunset. The sounds of the water, the gentle hum of the boat engine, and the soft breeze made everything feel so calm and peaceful. I snuggled up next to Kai, feeling completely content. It had been such a fun, adventurous day, but now, as the sky darkened, it was time to relax and enjoy the beauty of the moment. As we neared the shore, the lights from the nearby village began to twinkle in the distance. The boat slowed down, and I could see the reflections of the lights dancing on the surface of the water. It was a perfect end to a perfect day. We docked the boat, and I hopped off, feeling a little sad that the adventure was over, but also full of happiness from everything we had experienced. Kai gave me a pat and smiled. "What a day, huh, Abigail?" I barked in agreement. The longtail boat ride had been everything I'd hoped for, thrilling, peaceful, and full of beautiful sights. Our longtail boat trip on the Mekong River was one of the best adventures I've ever had. From the fast, exciting ride to exploring a hidden island, and ending with a stunning sunset, it was a day I'll never forget. The Mekong is such a special place, full of life and beauty, and I'm so glad I got to experience it from the water. I can't wait for our next adventure, but for now, I'm dreaming of the river, the breeze, and that thrilling ride on the longtail boat. Until next time, friends. Love you guys. Abigail.